Alright, boys. Monday the 24th, almost straight up 12 noon. I'm going to put this over on the Rimfire Central. You know, the old sharpshooter growed up shooting a 22 rifle, boys. He had to figure it all out on his own. Bullet drop, incline angle shots. You know, I still recommend the beginners to do that. You know, when you're hunting with leaves on, with squirrels, you know, you may get your 22 rifle out there with a scope or open sights, either one, and you know, you may get you a target out there at 30 yards, whatever, 35 yards, have her nice and zeroed, and then you go into damn wood squirrel hunting. You got a steeper angle shot out there at like 25 yards, 30. You touch the trigger on that gun, you miss. Gun shoots higher. Well, let me show you this here, okay? This is free. Best I can tell, I've got it on my iPad here. Element Ballistics App. Okay? Now you can use this, believe it or not, for air guns, crossbows, center fires, and rim fires. You got these different profiles up here. You can put a crossbow in one, a rimfire in one. I've got my air gun right there, profile 4, shooting these slugs. You see that? Now, you don't have to have this rangefinder. They make a Helix 1500 rangefinder, Element Optics, for $399. I don't have one, but I may get one. The data, your gun's data, can be transferred into that rangefinder, and that rangefinder is standalone. So when you range a target, the inclination angle, all that data is figured into the calculation, and it tells you how to dial your scope or hold your gun to make that shot. Okay? So you can use this. What I'm saying, you can use this app. See this? See that right there? Shooting angle. So you can go in there and you can have your gun, like, see, I've got a 50-yard zero. And I've changed the shooting angle. And what it does is, for the yardage in my scope height, see my scope height right there? It shows you the effects of the shot. So you ain't going to have to do like sharpshooter did back in the damn 70s and the 80s and try to figure all this shit out on your own. You can see it right there. You can see the effects and become educated faster. It may sound remedial to a squirrel hunter. You know, a 20-yard, 25-yard steep elevated shot sounds like a little pot shot, don't it? Well, you get one of these tall-ass scopes on some of these guns these boys are using, you might find out it ain't quite the pot shot you thought it was. Now, realize there is a little room for error. You know, a squirrel's head is not, you know, not the size of the hole in that, okay? But still, you can shoot high. Or you can have a gun where you know how it shoots, shooting inclined at steeper angles, and then you got a squirrel out there at flatter distance at 45 and 50, and you go to shooting at him, and next thing you know, you've hit him in the jawbone, he's crawled off on you. Or you miss him entirely shooting under him, or shoot the limb he's sitting on. Oh, sharpshooter's done that before. See, when you're out in the woods and you're shooting a projectile 900,000 feet a second projectile, you have to take all this into account. It's not just a one-spot hits for all shots, you know, even from distances of 10 to 50 yards. Plus, you also get to see on this app, okay, you get to see when it's the close shots. See those close shots, those 5-yard, 10-yard? You get to see how low your gun is shooting because it ain't come up to the, you know, it ain't come up to the scope height. See that? So you beginners out there, if you'll study on this and get out and apply it a little bit, shoot up through some trees with some leaves, and then shoot flat, use your laser. But that laser for $3.99, they're probably a hot commodity, okay, because that's not overly priced for what it does. And it's got a long range of capability as well, even if you don't even want to use the app. You know, load the data from this. Now this works with iPads and cell phones, and I think maybe Mac computers. Don't hold me to that, okay? That's going to conclude the video. I hope everybody has a nice day.